We live. Get strolling in. See if I can get some of those clips up real quick. If we could. What's up? We are live, guys. So if you're aware, if you say anything, you're live. Let's see if I can put this final part up in the back. Alright. I wonder why the when we go on, it only shows so much off the
Nope.
drive.
No Jeremy
No,
today?
I'm not sure where Jeremy's at. Jeremy was supposed to be on, but I'm not too sure what's going on there. I'm just gonna put this on in the background and see if it's too glitchy or not.
Don't look glitchy to me. Ricky,
Yo,
bro, that picture you took of me looked fucking fat. You could have told me.
I got more photos.
Bro, you could have told me, like, yo, Fredo, I'm about to take a picture, bro. Suck that gut in, bro.
Yeah, it is not saving for some reason.
Oh shit!
We'll go to Ricky's page. We'll throw some of
He
those
said,
highlights.
"Suck that." Girl.
You're talking about this one right here.
Could have gave me a warning, bro, or something.
We're not gonna have a long show tonight. If you're just tuning in, we're gonna look at some recap from the 5v5. As everyone knows, last week we had some weather that we thought was going to be a lot worse than it was. Ended up being absolute nothing besides some lightning early on. Um, it sucked, yeah. So that did suck though. Get rid of McDonald's Wi-Fi. Hey man, this is the best Wi-Fi ever. I'm just kidding. But no, I mean it was a hard decision we had to make. Radar was not looking good for us. We made the call. Evidently, it looks like some wind pushed it either early on or later on in the day. But that weather did come, just not when we predicted it to. We were trying to avoid delays just based off of last year's experience. Ricky was there during that rain delays last year. It was not a fun experience at all for anyone, players or teams, especially with us clocking almost a 40-hour work week in rain delays. So that was something in itself that we were trying to avoid. But definitely keep an eye. It looks like it's going to be a rainy one this weekend, but um, we're going to try to play everything by ear and do the best we can all over. I'm not sure if you guys are. Do you guys having any issues with the stream right now or anything like that? No,
No.
but we're
Good.
going to talk about level five. So I want to shout out to Icon, him winning uh, the fives draft tournament. I know a lot of people weren't expecting him to win. Um, he came out, he drafted his team, he played the guys a little bit, making it seem like he was going to go one way, but then went another. So shout out to Icon for doing that. Definitely, definitely is something to be proud about. As Axe and them would say, he finessed his draft pick. He took his sleeper and he was like he ran with it. So shout out to him for doing that. This is his little fives team. I know Ricky still got a bunch of stuff to load photos wise. We got about almost all the um it was a good tournament. Ricky, you were there. Fredo, me and Fredo were ref. We know how y'all feel a little bit. I mean, my experience, I'll let these guys talk too. It was a very good competitive game. Everyone had a really lot of fun. It got very competitive. Like, you would have thought a lot of money was on the line for these games. Fredo, what was your kind of take, kind of seeing all that, how people were playing?
Man, that shit was lit. It was good. I just gotta get used to Ref and fives is so much faster.
Applying pressure with the muscle, you would thought I was a rough.
Sorry, I didn't realize there was music going to be playing.
But no, man, it was good. All around, it was good. It was competitive. There was a lot of good plays. I wish it was going crazy. Everybody was going crazy. Damn near shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think overall, I mean, Ricky, you were looking back at the plays and everything too. You saw a bunch of different angles all day long. You know,
Hey,
something.
be smooth on me in them comments, bro. Y'all ass tweaking already, bro. Well, I ain't want to get on this motherfucker no way. Well, y'all ass be tweaking in these comments. Take it easy, bro. Kendall talking about so Fredo was a ref.
Hey, Fredo came out clutch. You guys don't realize putting on these more affordable tournaments means, we got to do what we got to do. Fredo stepped up. I appreciate him doing that because that's not easy to do. You know, some of you guys felt that like we may have called some stuff wrong. I would say we weren't 100% accurate. I would say the whole tournament. As some people feel we probably the worst rest, but I don't believe that at all. I think overall the weekend itself was a success for drafts. Um, I think one thing to think about, in all of the draft tournaments moving forward is who you pick, right? You want to make sure that you're showing up, you're doing what you got to do. Someone got shot. You're right. He stole his shirt from like actually that was my shirt. Thank you very much, Adrian. Appreciate you, but that it was definitely a great weekend for flag football. At least starting out with our draft for the first time. We got a lot more of those. We're planning to come along with some outdoor ones that we want to do as well. So the plan is to make another type of draft event, either indoors or outdoors. But we do plan to bring back the draft league this summer. We want to do a draft. We want to do a draft league outside as well, and hopefully we can get that rhythm going with fives in Chicago. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be a big weekend for that overall. We're going to go right into this week's games. Besides that, and then we'll be on the way tonight. I mean, there's not really much else to say about it. Who should jump for it after the turn? To be honest, why?
Right.
Fredo.
What I do, bro? I let y'all play. What you mean? I ain't even do
Can't
nothing
be mad
wrong.
at. Yeah, they let you.
Yes, I messed up a couple plays here and there, bro. Like, but I let y'all play overall, bro. I told y'all from the go I was gonna let y'all play.
I mean, we did say that. So I think this week is going to be a hard fought week. As you guys know, last week we didn't have the game. So this week, looking at our regular season, we're back to two fields this week at Olympic Park and Sunset Meadows. Um, be mindful of your areas out there, especially with the weather warming up, with the kids around. The youth comes in right after at Schaumburg, and especially around there at Sunset Meadows. We'll also have some people kind of visiting the fields this weekend that are looking to do some stuff with the league. So definitely make sure that everyone's on their best behavior. But we're talking about that first game, the 8 a.m. game at Olympic Park, and then the one at Sunset Meadows. We got Phantoms versus 4TF. I know this is Padron's birthday week. They ain't gonna have them. Phantoms though, they got to do what they got to do. They got Reaper that doubleheader against Reapers this week. I think that as long as they keep doing what they're doing, they'll be okay. But I definitely think one of the games to watch this week is that Joker's A-Town game. I know they were kind of talking smack back and forth. Ricky, we're gonna get some clips of this, right, Rick?
Yes, sir.
So this week you're gonna see a lot of the Sunset Meadows clips right there with the D3 and D2, as well as Immortals versus Wild Boys game following that at 9 a.m. But what you guys take on this first two 8 a.m. games? Who do you got? Phantoms or 4TF, or you got Jokers or Spartans?
This one.
4TF.
Yeah, 4TF over Phantoms.
Yeah, because you said the QB's not there, right?
For
Phantoms.
no, for 4TF.
Oh, 4TF. Oh yeah. Patron was Patron, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Why he
I
ducking?
don't know.
Why he
Then
ducking
tap.
that game like that, Sebi?
He's not ducking the game. It's just it was his birthday weekend, and I didn't know that. And I scheduled the game that weekend.
Who's there? Who's gonna play QB for them?
I would assume Dante.
So you lose a receiver.
Yeah, but they got many receivers over there.
Millie not playing no more?
I thought he was hurt.
I don't know. I ain't seen dude play in a minute. But if Millie's there, shit. Nah, I'll just keep it realistic, bro. I got Phantoms on that game. I ain't even gonna count.
Yeah, let's go Phantoms.
All right. Well, we got Phantoms there. Let me stop. I don't even know who's on what team anymore. Adrian. I think it's a toss-up too. I'll be there for that game. I'm not going to be at Sunset Meadows until about 11 o'clock. I'll be in Schaumburg in the morning. And then the Joker's A-Town game. I'm excited to see these clips from you, Ricky, because A-Town, as much as they had their shit ring through the dirt with Chris and them, he's still talking, and they're still active. So I think they might give Jokers a game.
Y'all book
But
that.
I'm not gonna preach Spartans again because last time I did that, it was all regret. So Jokers, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, what you say you're gonna do, especially in the captain's chat, it should be a crazy morning and a lot of highlight clips.
Damn, what they was saying, just Sebi.
Let's just feel like Jokers feel like Spartans ain't in their league.
Oh,
We'll see how that plans out and how well that quarterback does against that Joker defense. You're talking about you got a lot of key people over there on Jokers that can definitely do what
Yeah,
they
Joker's
got.
D is stacked.
I mean, that Jokers team is also a team that's going to be playing in the tournament in July that they already signed up for. So I mean, they're a team that's building to a bigger picture. Yeah, they already signed up. So Jokers are committed. They're ready to play against people. They're going to attack. So it's going to be interesting to see what team continues from spring ball into that. But you're talking about the 9 a.m. game then? Reapers versus Phantoms. If the Reapers been showing up the way we have, I think Phantom got it. But who knows? Reapers can show up any given Sunday. What do you guys think?
very true.
I'm going Phantoms.
You want Phantoms?
Phantoms 2-0 for the day.
2-0. All right. Well, Ricky's calling Phantoms 2-0 for the day. Let's see if that's true or not. Because you know for a fact they're going to be in the shit talking page yelling at you if they don't. So, and then you got that Immortals versus Wild Boys. I think Wild Boys got it. I think there's too much mini hype around Immortals right now for a newer team, and Wild Boys are looking for a look back after that loss to Jokers and having a week off. I know they're ready to play, but Ricky, you're still gonna post a lot of those clips though. If Mortals, you're gonna post those Wild Boys clips more or the Mortal clips? What are you thinking?
Whoever puts on. Well, I'm working for Immortals, so it's going to be Immortals. I can't throw out Wild Boys out there like, yo.
I was gonna see what you were gonna answer. I'm like, but I think the next game that a lot of people are gonna kind of look out for is that VG's Alphas game. I think that should be another good game right there. At 10 a.m. at Olympic. And then VG's got the doubleheaders against Heroes. I don't know. Do you guys think VGs are going 2-0 on the day?
Shit. Yeah, most definitely.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting. The game that I really think that's going to be competitive too at 10 a.m. is the Rumple Pigs versus Backyard Bullies at Sunset. I think that's going to be a good game.
I feel like if Josh got his whole team there, I don't know. It'd probably be a little blowout.
And with that pickup and that pickup they got, this might be it.
The pickup's not official yet.
What you mean?
It hasn't been.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. What
The pickup is official, Seppi. I got my sources say he's in the team, bro.
Who's over there?
Okay,
they picked up LJ.
They haven't completed that transaction yet, though.
LJ is a bully.
LJ is planning to leave leaving Fortier to go to the Bullies and using that new rule we put in place, same as Cordell did with the Jokers leaving.
Who allowed that free agent signing? Who allowed that?
Well, they felt it within the rules to do it. So he had to notify his team, and then he has to pay the prize pot for the refs in order to switch teams. That's what all the captains agreed upon at the meeting. So it's the rules in place for a reason, but it's interesting to see that it's been used twice, and it's a little bit controversial players. Cordell in D3, and then Josh with LJ. So
I feel like that's a good pickup for Josh and them.
100%. I mean, the dude's an animal. If he's on that field, he's usually making some type of sack or some type of play, causing that pressure. So
I just feel Rumple Pig's QB. He's too slow. LJ's too fast. In my
he's
opinion,
seen them many times already. It's not like he hasn't.
yeah.
So it just depends on. He said, "I'm a rec player."
Yeah, no, that's a good ass pickup though, for sure.
That is a good pickup. But then the Bullies got that back to back against New Wave.
Oh,
that's going to be, I think, a really great game to watch. That game will be intense. Overall,
yeah, like I said, if Josh got his whole team there, it's gonna be a good game.
Especially if LJ goes up against New Wave, he could make something happen there too and shake him up a little bit because I think Bullies can stand that fight. Now that 12 o'clock game, for the 12 o'clock game, the Grizzlies are kind of hoping the Bullies give New Wave a piece of their work, so they tire them out a little bit for us. But
you got no comment on that one.
So,
I guess whoever shows up.
That's facts.
I forgot Danny's hurt.
What do you mean you forgot? That was like the injury of the whole tournament,
bro. It's because
that traumatized everyone.
Bro, this man,
he was booking.
Bro, I've been knowing Danny for some time now, bro. When he got hurt, I thought he was just playing around. I thought he was just playing around until he literally started grabbing his leg, talking about his hamstring. I'm like, oh damn, he really fucked himself up.
Yeah, he got himself there. I thought Dev pulled his hamstring and then he did that little revive thing. And I was like, okay. And you can see everyone in the video too. They were all concerned for him. Because I'm pretty sure that was like following right after Danny, not long after Danny, to be honest with you. So then they got everyone on this. But who do you guys got though out of that Bullies New Wave?
This be the first time I see Bullies play, so I don't know the personnel.
Shit, they damn near got everybody over there with Bullies.
So I think that's going to be one of the games of the week to watch. I think Bullies are the team to watch this week, in my opinion.
Who should win, Seppi?
Who should win?
Yeah. Is Bullies underdog in this?
I guess you would say Bullies are the underdog. I mean, theoretically, New Wave is supposed to be the more superior team in this matchup, but the Bullies was bred addicts. They were Ballers Association. You know, they're a team that there's a group of guys that's been together, played a lot of football together on different teams. Like how Fredo said, if they have their guys, they can make something out of it. If they don't have their guys, that's when they're going to hurt. But I think Bullies come up, showing up that with their next level guys, their whole crew that they got. I guess you don't call them next level anymore; they're the YA guys. But if they all show up, Bullies could potentially go 2-0 this weekend. Potentially.
Damn, 2-0.
Yeah. And then the game right there we talk about, Fredo, you're on here. We got Warriors with that double header as well.
Belt to ass. We Dustin Venom off real quick.
What's your prediction? Fredo, bro. Don't get clipped, man.
We putting belt to ass on Venom, then we putting belt to ass on Caught looking. They don't even care, bro. Lost them off real quick, and I'm gonna go home.
Shit, I won't be able to fool the games.
So you're saying that should be an easy win for Warriors?
We gonna dust their ass off. And guess who at QB?
Who at QB? You?
Me. Looking at
Really?
no.
Hey, hey, I'd be like, damn, Danny.
Hell
You took a
no.
back seat right there.
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
No, I mean,
It'll be
I
a good
think
game, so.
overall, I think Venom is a team that their offense that they had grinding that last game. They've made their changes. They made their adjustments. Caught looking as a team, another one riding their high. These are two important games for you guys in general for seeding. Um, if you guys have to win, you guys have to win to get a decent seeding to help your
Hell
odds.
yeah. For
I
sure.
mean, just basing off the season. I mean, is there anyone that you feel like that you guys are a little bit worried about?
Nigga, no.
Hey, Astro said put him at QB if you want to win.
Who said that?
Astro.
Where he come? I don't even see that.
No, 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 no.
Let
Nah,
that man
man, but look,
shine.
we definitely gonna try to make some shake, man. Especially with now we got a few players that came over there from Dinos. You feel me? We got Blake over there. We got Trevor. We got Eric. Um, we got Drex too. So you feel me? We gonna try to make some shake.
Well, no, I definitely hear you. I definitely think that this season, though, I think that like every game matters. So especially when you got these little important ones that are coming down the throat at the back in the middle of the season, because that's basically where we're at now. We're in the middle of the season.
Yeah, yeah.
Every game matters. We're coming on that final stretch of hey, where we have that season of weeks off that's can throw off people's motions with everything. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see what the outcome is. Looking at that, I think one of the biggest things are in this week alone is teams setting that tone going into April. You know, coming off that first month of games, I think that's going to be the biggest thing is our guys developing, our guys figuring out. Now we're a couple games in. The free agency portals are about to completely close. So these are the final weeks to really make that adjustment to capitalize your team. If not, you can be put in a hot seat, and your team might never win a game the rest of the season. That's true how it is. We see that a lot. And then come playoffs, the guys try to show up, chemistry's not there, you end up losing. I don't know how many times we've seen that many times.
I've seen
Um,
it plenty of times, to be honest.
right. So I think it's just going to come down to what guys actually show up, the consistency, are the conflicts are going to be minimal, or is it going to end up being one of those flukes? But I think that's the baseline to say it all. But no, I mean that's kind of this week. We really don't got too much to talk about this week on the show. I got pretty much, guys. There's going to be a lot to talk about next week after these week's games. I know it's a little bit odd week with Jeremy not on with us, and with the last week having the rain out. But we do appreciate everyone. We're looking forward to this upcoming week. We're looking forward to see everyone come out again for the draft tournament and the next one we do. We appreciate everyone that came out. It was a great time. Uh, yeah, you're a little late, Lewis. We were just talking about that. But we got a lot of clips to still post, a lot of photos to still post. We got a lot of photos in general from the season. Shout out to Ricky, as always, for helping us out, getting all that content for the league. If you haven't yet, make sure to book with him. He's going to be at Sunset Meadows this weekend. Capitalize on his deals because there's not going to be many that are like that. As it gets more and more competitive in that market and prices going up, everything costs money. So make sure you get those deals before you can't get those deals anymore. As well as if you need someone for the tournament, for the July tournament, Ricky is one of our official media members as well. You can lock him in with those Northfield specialty rates that he'd be giving you guys. Otherwise, you're going out there, and then I know we're still kind of waiting to hear about Quan's mic'd up from the tournament. I know he does mic'd up as well. Shout out to Adrian. I want to say that real quick. If you haven't yet, that man is killing it. He got his first couple NFL clients. Started off on the show. Started off shooting for Northfield just here and there. Now the man is doing something that a lot of us wish we can do every day, and we're trying to build careers out of it. So I want to say shout out to him. Keep it going, my guy. Keep it going to everyone that's succeeding or struggling or needs to find their path, because there's a lot to do. And everything's bigger than just flag football. But this July is going to be pretty awesome. So if you haven't yet, you can start registering for the Midwest Elite Showdown, because we're giving away the most money I think we've ever given out at this tournament coming up this July.
Any out of
Besides
teams confirmed yet?
a lot,
Out of state teams?
including the D1 national champions. So we're going to have a lot of top tier teams coming down. I think this will probably be one of our better years with the turnout from that. I think our teams have a lot more, are starting to travel more and be more interested. I know some of the other leagues in the area have been talking about putting some teams into the tournament. We welcome you. You on BS though, we be on BS right back. So be smart about what you say. That's all I got to say. And good luck everyone this upcoming weekend. That's kind of it for our show tonight. It's a short and simple one. We're not doing anything too crazy. But I will say this. If you haven't yet, follow Ricky's page, follow Northfield. We got a lot of content of stuff coming out, a lot of big, maybe little podcasts that might be starting to come out more and more during the week. I know Ricky got some stuff working in the books too. So make sure to tune in, follow, and we'll definitely see all y'all soon. Fredo, I appreciate you coming on, my guy. I know you didn't have to do that. We appreciate you getting roughing with me this past Sunday for the Fives draft. And I think that was it was a great event. Appreciate you, Ricky, as well, for capturing all that. And shout out to Sports Zone and Aurora for allowing us to host an event like that. Good luck, everyone, and we'll see.